Welcome back to the African keto diet. So at long last we have made the African keto puff recipe. Yeah, and it's on time for the Christmas season. So if you've been on this lifestyle and you're puff junkie, this is the perfect recipe for you. Even I was surprised at the turnout, and the outcome is just awesome. It's as soft as your normal puff. Even the inside is as soft. This recipe is just awesome. That is why I say stay with the African keto diet to learn how to keto easy. And the taste is glorious. The taste is simply glorious. Like I made a few comments when I was making this recipe. If you find out you have to do a test fry before you begin to put everything, just take a little bit and put in. If you find out that the one you put is soaking up oil too much, thicken your dough with a little bit of more coconut flour or almond flour. Just add enough to thicken it a bit more. And then you don't use oil that is too hot or not hot enough. That is just it. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share this video so that we can make more videos. Join us on our Facebook group, the African Keto Diet. Let me show you how to make this delicious muffin. When I made this recipe, I surprised myself. I was like, wow. I had to call Oluchi Ohiri and tell her all about it. Sometimes we have to try recipes before we get it right. So this one was really the bomb. It's the best it's the best keto puff recipe I have tried myself. I have been having a series of hit and run kind of recipes. So let us go make some keto puff in my keto lab. These are the things, the ingredients we need for a keto puff. I separated 3 eggs, so I'm going to use the egg whites, and then I will show you a recipe later of what you can use the yolk for. So we set that aside. This is sweetener, about a tablespoon of sweetener and salt, half cup of coconut flour, half cup of almond flour, 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of psyllium husk, 1 tablespoon of yeast. Yes, so what we're using is the egg white and not the egg yolk, and some hot water, piping boiling hot water that is piping hot. We're going to start by mixing all the dry ingredients together. Coconut flour, almond flour, salt and sweetener. Yes.
Everyone's talking about it. We don't have it right now.
You want to come to Jenna Bank to collect that deposit at the commissioner where yes.
I'm talking about it too. Everyone is talking about it. You just went to
baking powder, yeast, psyllium husk. So I'm just gonna mix everything. Mix it together. make a well, and then I put my egg. Get my hot water standby. You have to mix in very well. Just add the hot water little by little, not too much at once. It has to be like moldable. Now we have it. Now over to the frying techniques. So this is my oil. You can use any oil. Oh, it smells nice. Beef tallow, butter, coconut oil, avocado oil, any oil you want. We're gonna heat it up. I think it's hot enough. I've had it on for some time. Now you just take the quantity that you want and roll. Roll until there is no crack. There's gonna be some cracks, or you just mold it like you're molding your eba. So when you start frying, you do a test fry. You put a little quantity and see how it goes. If you find out, or you put one, if you find out that it's absorbing too much oil, you can thicken your dough a bit with coconut flour or almond flour, but coconut flour is preferable. This is also a very good dough for making bread. If you don't want to fry it for puff puff, you can just put it in your pan and make bread with it. The way it rolls like puff puff does. That is funny. So this is what it looks like. We're going for round 2 of the fry. I turn down the lights because it's too hot, so that it doesn't burn at the outside without cooking inside. So I turn down the lights. By the time it starts rising, I'm going to turn the light back on. See, it has already started browning without cooking because the oil was too hot. So I just turned it down or turned it off.